All right, real quick, you guys. I wanted to shoot this video to do a brief overview of the pet system. Not only that, just kind of break down the components, how to use it correctly. That way you can find yourself on the right side of the trade, depending on which market that you're trading with. Now, this pet system is given to the team as an added tool for added confirmation. It has numerous components built inside of it, including institutional concepts like order blocks, order flow, average true range, things like that. So the basis of it, as you can see, it will tell you when to buy. Notice here it has this green buy when it's going in an uptrend, and it will tell you when to sell in this red bar and then going into a downtrend. And notice the background of the buy is green and the background of the sell is red. So if you're looking for a trade and you're looking for added confirmation, you want to use the pet system as confirmation. If you get a signal of some sort or looking for a trade for a buy, you want to at least make sure that you are in buyer's territory in the pet system. This way, as long as you see green, you know that you're in buyer's territory. And if you see red, then therefore, of course, you're in seller's territory. Now, there's many different components. You're not just supposed to use the signal alone. Notice here, we're on a 4-hour chart. So if you were to get a buy signal, I'm going to just kind of break this down in short terms. If you were to get a buy signal on the 4-hour chart, notice here you have the buy signal. It also has the average true range. You have this EMA, this green line that's going up. Notice the candles are respecting and staying above this green line. Notice here, when the candle disrespected this average true range, it went from buyer's territory into seller's territory. So you can utilize the average true range to continue the flow of the market or continue with the trend. And once you start to see the consolidation that the market is slowing down and it breaks your average true range, then you'll notice that you may be in a trend reversal. Notice you also have this green ribbon here, and the green ribbon will also turn into red and red back into cream, so forth and so on. So if your candles are above the ribbon as well, then you know you're in a strong uptrend. If the candles are below the red ribbon, then you know you're on a strong downtrend. So the best way to utilize this system, if you just wanted to trade off of the system and the system alone, you will have to do your top down analysis. You will have to, it will be better off to do your technicals, to draw out your supports, your resistance, things of that nature. And if that was the case here, I will briefly, let me take this off. As you can see, we were going into a lot of consolidation here. So you can find your floor or your order block from the floor, which will be right around in this area here. This was your floor at one point in time. This was your ceiling. So we're in the area. Notice we got a break. Now, if this was the market, if this was what we were looking at the time, we were waiting for the break of this consolidation phase. Notice we got the break of the consolidation phase. Let's pull back the pet system. Notice we had the buy coming off of the floor. So you already seen this happening. You've seen this bouncing, 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 bouncing. You get a buy from the floor. It came back, gave you another buy from the floor. Then you know this may be a good time to get into this trade. Based off of your technicals alone, this may be a good time to get into this trade. Your stop loss will, of course, be below previous support, which is this zone right here. So now that you see that you are in a potential buy opportunity, what you will have to do is go down to your lower time frames to get your entry, because a lot of the times it will break the average true range and briefly pull back. In this case, it went straight into an uptrend for a long time. So we're just going to use this period right here as confirmation, and this is what we're going to break down. So on this 4-hour chart, we get a buy, and then once we get this buy on this 4-hour chart, let's mark this up real quick. You get your buy here where this yellow line is at. So let's go down to the hour. Let's go down to the hour. Let's see if we can find where we were at. All right, here we go. Now, notice here on the hour time frame, we're already in the buy on the hour time frame out of the floor. This is a pretty good trade just based off of technicals alone. You caught the buy from your support or your floor. When you get the buy, notice here, you catch your pullback. Notice the hour chart is not giving you any indication to sell because what you're looking for is the pullback. You need to find a pullback that is going to give you an opportunity to get into this uptrend or to this buy opportunity. So being that we see the buy on the 4 hour, we're seeing the buy on the 1 hour, we need to see a sell, which means we need to see the average true range being disrespected on a lower time frame. Now, yes, overall trend, we are looking for a buy, but we don't want to buy the market at the high. We want to buy the market at the lowest point possible. So if you do not see a sell coming in on a hour chart, go in to the 15-minute. See if we can find this again. Might take a while to find it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let's get back to it. You want to see the pullback on a 15-minute chart. That way, you can find a better entry. Let's see if we can find this yellow line. It's somewhere in here. Got to be. There we go. Somewhere in here. So got to be somewhere in here. Okay. All right. So now notice you got your 15 minutes still buying. You got a buyer's market. Notice here you get a sell. You get a sell. When you get this sell, you want to look for confirmation of your technicals. You want to make sure that you are continuing in an uptrend. So if this sell comes down and does not break your previous low, which is here, then you know that you can continue onto an uptrend. So when you get this sell, again, overall on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, we're looking to buy out of our technicals, which is our floor. We're already looking to buy. When you get the sell, whichever sell you see, whether it's here, let's use this one for example. You see the sell, it's coming in. As soon as you see the sell, if you're expecting the overall trend to be a buy, then you can put your buy stop above previous high, which is here. So you caught the buy on a higher time frame. You break it down to the lower time frame. You notice it's coming out of your technical support area. You get your first sell here. Let's zoom in. You got your first sell opportunity here. When you get this, this is you getting ready to load up and getting ready to take the trade. We are not taking the sell. We are looking for the overall buy, but we don't want to jump into the buy while it's going in buyer's market. You don't want to get caught in a trap. So you wait for the sell, for the average true range to be broken. You wait for the sell to come in. Once you get the confirmation of the sell, that's when you can start setting up your buy opportunities. This green line here, let's change it. This green line here, let's change it to a white line or something like that. This white line will be your buy stop. Once you got this sell coming in, the overall trend, you're looking to buy this market out of this floor on the 4 hour. You're not getting any type of sell opportunities on the 1 hour. So you would break it down to the 15-minute, wait for the sell. When you get this sell opportunity, that is when you put your buy stop. And then notice again, it activated your buy and put you directly into profit. Now, if you want to continue, because we haven't reached the ceiling yet, if you want to continue, again, wait for the sell. Once you get this sell coming in, you do the exact same thing. Now you have another entry at the previous high. You put your buy stop in because you see the sell, which is giving you room to set up more parameters for the continuation. If you're looking for this buy on a higher time frame and you haven't even reached your ceiling yet, you can put another buy stop here because you have a pullback. You want to wait for the pullback. Then notice what happened next. It activated your trade, put you into profit. You have another opportunity here because you got another pullback. After you get that pullback, here's another buy stop. Activate your order, puts you into profit. Notice here, now that you're in the zone, you can start partially taking profits. If you're at the ceiling, you don't know if it's going to break the ceiling or not, so you want to start moving your stop losses into your entries, taking partial profits all the way up. But as you can see, just judging off of these 3 trades, this here is well over 70 pips. The other two is probably about 30, 40 to 50 pips as well. So you're already up 100 pips, well over 100 pips, just catching the move from your floor to your ceiling. But if you notice on the 4-hour chart, it went up way higher than that. This is the trade that we caught right here. But notice it continued to go up. So now, even on a higher time frame, if you're expecting to continue this uptrend and you notice you got your pullback, if you're a swing trader, same rules will apply. You will pull your buy stop at the high right before it pulled back. As it's pulling back, you have your buy stop at the high. If it wants to continue this uptrend, it will activate your order and put you into profit. So hopefully that's just a brief introduction of the Petsystem, how to utilize it. You also want to make sure you are in a trending market. If you're not in a trending market and you see yourself in consolidation on a higher time frame like this, then of course you will have to break it down on a lower time frame, try to catch the trend on the lower time frame, and just wait for the small pullbacks to get into the buyer's market. So hopefully I didn't go too far over you guys' head. If you're a part of the team, we're doing some revamping. We're going to start doing some private mentorship. We're going to be teaming up with some amazing leaders in the industry. So we will start doing live training and trading using the Petsystem. So hopefully this video is of information to you so that you can have a better understanding on how to utilize the Petsystem. If this is your first time seeing the Petsystem and you want to get access, just get in contact with me. That way I can show you what you need to do to get connected to the team. That way you can get access to one of the amazing tools on TradingView. I'll see you guys in the next video.